ready to go? All right, here we go with Prime Lifestyle. Robin, welcome.
Okay, well, good morning, everybody. I guess I'll do a quick intro. I thought Eric was going to do that for me. So, this is kind of against my time. I'm Robin Ingersoll. I'm a nutritionist and an integrated health coach. I got my training at Duke mostly for the integrated health program. And I'm here today to talk to you about Prime Lifestyle and Wellness Gym. So first, let me just start off by, saying Happy New Year to everybody, and I hope 2019 is off to a good start for you. Can everybody hear me okay? It's paying off. I always got in trouble back in school because I always was the one the teacher said, stop talking, Robin. I'm like, they're talking too, but they can only hear me. So at least now, it pays off, like later in life. So anyway, how many people here made a New Year's resolution? With a show of hands. Come on, tell me. All right. So they say on average about 60% of people make a New Year's resolution every year. Unfortunately, the hard part is keeping it. And that number of keeping it is much, much smaller. But what I wanted to ask you all, do you know what the most popular New Year's resolution is? What is it? Weight loss, getting in shape, something related to your health, getting back in shape. Sorry. So that's why actually January is one of the most popular months for people to join a gym or to start going back to the gym. And what I'm here to talk to you today about is a new kind of gym called Prime Lifestyle and Wellness Gym. So first I'd like to share a little bit of my story and my experience with the gym. I started working out back in the 80s, as you could tell, and Jane found it was all the rage, and I loved it. I loved the loud music, the hard, high-impact aerobics, the cute outfits, all of it. I really liked it. And it worked well for me for a long time. For about 20 years, I worked out pretty regularly. But then around my mid-40s, I developed a chronic health condition that started to impact me physically, and my workouts got harder, my recovery time got slower. And I noticed looking around the gym that everybody was getting younger and thinner. And I kind of felt discouraged from that and ultimately deflated, and I decided to quit the gym and just take my workout home. So I worked out at home a bit, but over time I became more inconsistent, and I found that I really missed the camaraderie and the accountability of going to the gym. So I thought to myself, I can't be the only one feeling this way. So I started to talk to friends and family, and I found out a lot of people had the same experience, right? And the most common complaint was they just felt they either aged out or couldn't keep up like they used to. And they were frustrated too. So I started to do a little research. I started to look around for different gyms, something that maybe would meet more of what I'm looking for. I will say, as a nutritionist, an integrated health coach, I'm a tough customer. So I really wasn't finding anything that fit the ticket for me. So I thought to myself, there really is a need out there for something different, to really help people as we're aging, to find something that can be more sustainable as we get older. So I thought to myself, well, this could be actually an opportunity. So I went in, started to do some more research about it, and here's what I found. So the good news is, first off, we're living longer. So the average lifespan is about 78 years. And with that, we want to feel better longer. So that's the good news. The bad news is 70% of us are dealing with, or over age 40, have at least one chronic health condition that impacts us physically. And that number is growing. And once you get over 50, most of us have at least 2 chronic health conditions. Just up closer, sorry about that. And a lot of us get damage from years of wear and tear on our joints. Some of us are actually dealing with injuries that we got from our workout or from our exercise regimen. And many of us are overweight, stressed, and just have less energy, so we just don't feel like going to that gym, especially when we get to the gym and it's a grueling, tough workout. So today, if you look at traditional gyms, for the most part, most of these gyms cater to young people who are already already fit and in good shape. The focus is more on how they look, like how do you have a six-pack ab? How do you look in your bikini? And they don't focus enough really on health. And I think that's where they're really missing out on an opportunity, is to bring more of that health picture into the gym. The gyms are often loud, they're crowded, sometimes you can't even get into a class, and then there's a sense of competitiveness there. And the classes and equipment are often high impact and again, not sustainable as we get older and often can cause more damage than good. And the attitude is basically get in, do your workout, and get out. But I envisioned something different. So I kind of started putting together this idea, ultimately became Prime Lifestyle and Wellness Gyms. Luckily, I belong to several different network groups in the area for health and wellness people. And I started to share my vision with other people, and I met a lot of really great people and put together a team. Some of them are sitting here in the front row, a couple are scattered throughout. And over a few months, we started to really put together what we thought our dream gym would be. So our vision is to bring together the gym subscription model, but bring in the integrative health approach to it. We want to, and for those of you who are not familiar with the integrative health approach, basically that's taking a more holistic view of health, considering body, mind, spirit, social, emotional needs. And also integrative health combines the best of Western modern medicine with more traditional natural healing modalities. So again, we saw a place for this in the gym subscription model. And so here's what we plan to offer at Prime. We're calling it the gym for the rest of your life. So it focuses on healthy aging for people aged 40 plus and offers a more integrative health approach. We're going to offer classes and equipment that are more targeted for that age group and for people who are maybe dealing with injuries or have chronic health conditions where the standard gym doesn't really work well. Classes like yoga, tai chi, more low impact types of cardio, and equipment that actually will focus on certain areas like maybe lower back. If you have weak knees or you've had hip replacement or knee replacement, we're going to have equipment that's specialized, for helping those conditions. We also are going to offer healthy lifestyle classes, and this is really one of our big differentiators than other gyms out there. There's a lot of confusion out there today, and we want to bring in people that can really clear some of that up for people when it comes to their health. For example, what's gluten? Is it good? Is it bad? Are fats good? Are they bad? Are carbs good? Are they bad? Again, a lot of confusion out there. So at this gym, we're going to be inviting local professional health practitioners to really speak to that, to help our members really understand what's going on. We also plan to really promote and foster community. We're going to have different things like book clubs. We're going to offer mix and mingles at the gym. Really make it a place where people want to come, not just get in and get out. We're going to back up. We're going to have certified coaches, nutritionists, and personal trainers. And I don't mean like at the standard gym where somebody went for 2 weeks and got a certificate. We are bringing on highly educated, highly trained people in those roles. We'll also sell supplements and healthy aging products, things like natural skin care, health care, books, and other resources. And we'll also provide a corporate wellness program. We do currently hold that now. We have a company called Prime Works, and we go around to local companies, and we bring in this 8-week integrated health immersive program. So we're already doing that. So we're at the next stage now to get this gym open. And real quickly, here's our business model. It's going to follow the gym subscription model, so our members will pay a monthly membership fee, and that's going to depend on the location of it. Around 500 members is ideal. We want to keep it small enough to have more an intimate relationship with people there. And we're contemplating becoming a co-op. A lot of times when you join a gym, you pay a registration fee, like $99 up front, but that doesn't give you anything. It just gives the gym revenue. Well, we want that revenue too, but we also want our members to feel they're more a part of something, that they're getting something back. So we're probably going to charge a fee that is a little higher, but it gives them discounts on services, and then they also will have the ability to participate like on a advisory board, and we can have some say in the direction of the gym. We'll have the educational services. Some of those will be included in the membership fee, but some will be an additional fee, so that's our second stream of revenue. And then for retail, we'll be offering the supplements and the products, and those will be extra streams of revenue. Our initial market, we're going to be, again, our demographic is men and women over the age 40 and people who are dealing with chronic health conditions where the standard gym doesn't work for them anymore. We're opening the first gym in Cary and looking to expand out from there over the next 3 years into the whole triangle and then moving into Charlotte. I'm moving a little fast now because I've been told I have hardly any time left. So we really think that Prime is a reproducible model that would fit really well in the franchise model. And I just wanted to share that in Entrepreneur Magazine, the top 500 franchises in 2018, in the top 20, 6 of them are different types of gyms, Pilates studios, and they're really doing very well. And I heard a podcast this week. Is anybody familiar with Soul Cycle? Have you heard of Soul Cycle? So it's an indoor cycling center that was started by 2 women in New York City who had no gym experience, and it sold a few years ago for $180 million. The 2 women shared; they got $90 million each. And I was listening to a podcast about them this week, and they said that the main differentiator for them was building community. So we really feel that's what's really missing in the gym today, and also the health aspect, and we think we can bring that. So it's about a $250,000 startup cost. We do not have the gym open yet. We are still looking for the rest of our money. We have approximately about 25% of that. We're working on a crowdfunding campaign right now that's a reward-based crowdfunding campaign, so I'd love to hear any thoughts about that or experiences. We're looking into equity crowdfunding, and again, I'd love to hear people's experiences with that or if you have any referrals. We're considering angel investors. We've been told by business advisors to bootstrap as much as possible, but we're definitely open to that, and we're still looking for potential partners. So briefly, here's my team. It's a collection of nutritionists, health coaches, personal trainers, yoga instructors, and everybody on my team also brings a unique business background or talent, so it's really made for a nice team. My contact information is robin@prime-gyms.com. That's also our website, so you can go there and learn more about what we have to offer, and our phone number is there too. And so just in closing, I would just love to hear anybody's thoughts or feedback on the concept, crowdfunding, investors, and potential partners.
All right, any questions? Cue ball's broken today. Battery said.
Hi, concept sounds great. Good luck with it. I just have kind of an idle curiosity question about intellectual property. Have you worried at all about entanglements with Amazon's Prime brand?
Well, not that, but actually a couple of other things. So we actually are changing the name, but we haven't been able to get the logo changed yet. We will be called Prime Life, and so that's where we're changing to. So good question, thanks.
I wondered if you thought about approaching the Y and partnering with them and just being like an add-on service, that then you wouldn't have to have the capital.
Yeah, other people have mentioned that too. We have thought about it, but what we really want to do is, again, we want to create this community where we feel that people feel surrounded and more comfortable with people their own age, people dealing with the same issues that they're dealing with, and they're not, crossing over with other people like from the Y, which, is open to all age groups and all people. So that's why we're still trying to become our own standalone at this point.
Yeah, great presentation. I just had a couple of thoughts. One is to educate people who've never been to a formal gym before, because I worked at the YMCA for 5 years, and a lot of people come in and try and go crazy and as fast as they can working out, and just to always have an ongoing class where you can educate people who've never been to a gym before, because that's
Right.
one of the barriers to entry for people, which you're probably already thinking of. But another thing that would be nice would be for people who are out because of a health reason or just don't feel like going to the gym that day. It'd be nice to have some way of still connecting with them and making them feel like part of the community online and still allowing them to take classes from home.
Yeah, so a friend of mine just sent me an article this week of the top trends in fitness this year, and one of them is definitely more online engagement. And so we've talked about that we'll have some capabilities for our clients, that if they're missing a day at the gym, they could still watch it at home or stream it live. So yeah, exactly, thank you.
One other, to add on to your comment about SoulCycle. SoulCycle was actually owned by Equinox, was bought by Equinox, which was bought by the related companies, which is probably the highest level luxury rental developer in the planet, maybe outside of somebody in Hong Kong. To me, this reeks of, there's a lot of talk in the real estate business about, full life cycle, conceptual, healthy buildings, right? So whether it's an office developer or a residential developer, I think you're going to want to hitch your wagons to somebody like that because they've got the capital and the wherewithal and the desire to want to put this into one of their properties because it's going to drive their rents.
So are you saying, like there's certain developers out there?
Yeah, you're going to
that
want
are
to
doing
partner.
that?
You're going to
Okay.
want to partner
Yeah.
with a developer who's going to get behind you.
Yeah.
They'll have the capital to build out the gym, and you guys will probably take like an operating fee. You'll be an amenity of the building.
So that's
And that's
interesting. Do you?
how I go about this.
Yeah. How do I find this?
I'm thinking, I would go to Kane Company here in this area, either Kane or maybe Bainbridge or somebody like that who's developing new luxury Class A housing, because that's going to be your demographic here.
Yeah.
You don't want to go after the people who go to, what's a $10 a month place?
Oh, no, Planet Fitness.
Yeah, Planet Fitness,
Exactly.
that's honestly one of the worst gyms.
Right. Yeah,
Go
and
to.
speaking of that, we're pricing ourselves kind of in between. So the Lifetime's kind of up here, we got the Planet Fitness down here, we're hoping to be somewhere in the middle. That's a great point, and recently we were looking at real estate and we did find a space that we liked. The developer wasn't necessarily doing that, but the whole area, the whole plaza was all around health. And so we thought that might be a good fit, so long as there aren't other gyms competing with us in that area. So, yeah, but I'll check into that. Thank
Well,
you.
especially because you're going to be a North Carolina brand too,
Yeah.
and both of those developers, well, Bainbridge is a little more East Coast, but
Okay.
Kane is very,
Local.
very Raleigh Durham,
Oh,
so
good, okay.
that was probably the way to go.
Thank you.
Colliers International is also out there too.
Colliers,
If
okay.
there's somebody shooting Jim Anthony there, we could connect you to him.
Okay.
Thanks, Bob. Great presentation. I find a niche and fill it. And I really like that because I haven't thought through it. My parents are 84 and 88. They live in Wilmington, North Carolina. And they're now going to Planet Fitness because they reimburse for silver sneakers, right? And then, but they left O2 because they didn't have the right equipment and they're frustrated,
Yep.
right? What a niche. I mean, and then also thinking of, past you'll probably have to get through the silver sneakers because a lot of the people are on fixed income.
Yep.
So maybe there's a different tier. You have the elite and then you have the basic, but, it'll probably get you reimbursed a lot quicker and more of them. But the other one too is how to get that $250,000. I mean, if you just go into there is a means now, because we're living in all of those locations you just put up on the screen are in opportunity zones, and they've already been approved by North Carolina, and we're in one right now. Where you could put in anytime somebody's investing into this, you can get money from an organization that's taking capital gains and reinvesting it. So a very good idea that you could even help people get into the area if you're not helping yourself. Okay?
Okay, I'm not sure I understand that whole thing. I mean,
It's
maybe we
complex.
can talk after.
Yeah, it's a little known doctrine of the Tax Act of 2017,
Oh, right.
but it's now all these opportunity zones that our Congress, here in the state, as well as nationwide, has put together for investments.
All right.
So
that they
people
do it
can
more
roll their
easily.
capital gains with no fees into it, and they don't get taxed on the gain. So it's really a great idea. So.
Leave it sitting there for, I think, 10 years or something like that.
Yeah, and real estate is a tough one, but if you're getting around the real estate by having a business within, right? So it's a lot to look into.
Thank you.
So we
Thanks
have
for
a marker
sharing.
here, and that may take us, 2 minutes left.
The guy right here from crowdfunding.
So I like the concept too, being an old geezer myself. But on the crowdfunding thing, I think this is a great story for a couple of reasons. One is with the new crowdfunding laws we have out there, you can target everybody for equity crowdfunding now. So anybody in this room could be investors, but it turns out your target group is 40+ people who may have a little money to invest, right? So I've seen, this is one of the most interesting crowdfunding opportunities I've seen around here lately. So we definitely need to talk about that one.
He's seen them all.
Okay.
so-
Yeah, but there's a lot of different ways to do it, so you gotta sort of,
Yeah, the crowdfunding is the,
Well, okay, I thought you looked familiar.
Okay.
Do you know Joel? Well, we'll talk after.
Okay.
Yeah, again, we've been working on a crowdfunding reward-based one, but now we're
Yeah.
looking into the equity-based ones
Okay, let's
too.
talk
So,
about that
yeah,
one.
thank you. Great. All right.
Last one.
all right, Amy, last one, you got 1 minute.
Okay.
Well done, Mark.